give me slap. He said me, you here not to fight, you here to kill or die. There is nothing else. Kill or die. For me, I was prepared for this. I was prepared for this because I did make a lot of a good fight camp, a very good fight camp, and mentally I was prepared for die. Honestly, I can say for this fight I was literally prepared for die. I wanted to die or win, but nothing else. Because, like I said, I was literally prepared for die. Honestly, at this moment, I wanted to die or win. So I searched in the inside of my heart to find a way to get up.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's Joseph from the Heretic Chronicles. Today we have another bare knuckle fighter. He's previously fought for King of the Streets in a hockey rink in a no rules fight. By far one of the best fights KOTS has ever produced. One of the best fights King of the Streets has ever put on their channel. Before we get any further, brother, introduce yourself and tell us where you're from.
Hello, everybody. I'm Hamza. I'm from Bordeaux in the French. It's in the south. And so I'm a young fighter. I'm a young fighter of MMA. We have make 2 fights in KOTS. One victory against Marius, who was a great opponent, and one loss against Maxime Bellamy or Corsu, who was a 2 great opponent.
All right, man. So, where were you born? Where were you raised?
I was born in the north on French, in Mulhouse. It's very north in the French. I was raised by my mother only, and after when I was 20 years old, now 22, 23, I'm going to Bordeaux in the south alone, and I make a job here, living myself in the Bordeaux and make a sport of combat, everything everything for the combat sport.
Okay, so you grew up in France.
Yes, totally.
Okay, so can you tell me a little bit about your childhood? How was it growing up?
How was my childhood?
Yes.
It was with a lot of childhood, a lot of good things, a lot of bad things, but that's like everybody. You must to have sometimes difficult times to grow up more better. So but it was not extraordinary. It was just like every child.
Okay, okay. So, tell me, man, like when did you start training? When did
Uh,
you start fighting?
Fighting, at first I was when I was in Mulhouse with Muay Thai in the LB boxing. That's when it was in the how we say in English lycée when I was 1 and 6 year old, 16 year old to 18 year old,
Okay, okay.
and after I make a break for make only street workout because when I was going to the Bordeaux, there was no gym of combat sports that I know and that I can trust. So I doing just a street workout, just musculation street workout. And after I have discovered a good gym, Giga Arena, with a lot of stuff to the boxing and everything I need.
So I want to ask you, man, MMA was banned in France until I think 2016. So how did that growing up, how did that impact your training? Were you just like forced to do stand up only, or did you guys ended up, mixing in some jiu-jitsu here and there?
Yes, exactly. MMA was new in French because before that was pancras. That was not in the octagon. That was just with the rope like a boxing ring. but that's not the same thing in the octagon. So MMA was badly regarded in the French. So I was just focused not in the MMA, but in the Muay Thai, striking with my fist and my feet and elbow,
Oh,
of course, and knee. And
wow.
that's
Okay, that's continue. I'm sorry.
no, no, don't worry. And that's after when I discovered my coach, Benjamin Ora, who is a great grappler. This was 2 years ago. We make a lot of things to the grappling, a lot of things with the technique, grappling, and I love the grappling. I love the grappling. I love the wrestling. I love jiu-jitsu. I'm a striker, but I love doing some stuff to be more versatile, more competent. So I during Ginge, I forgot the MMA with I forgot the Muay Thai, and I was just focused on the MMA mixed martial art.
Legal, like you're saying, growing up, guys were still doing jujitsu, and you guys had jujitsu gyms and stuff like that.
Yes, in French, we got a lot of good grappler. Thomas Lubersan, my coach Benjamin Nora, and the lot of grappler who perform in the French was going to the Belgium or Germany or England
Okay,
to.
so was it kind of like judo, sambo ish as well?
In French, is judo. Judo is something.
Hmm.
It's like a mafia because the judo didn't want that MMA grow up,
Hmm.
and
Interesting.
the minister of sports was David Douillet. David Douillet, it's a great judoka in French. And after he going to the politics and become minister of the sport. And of course, because he was an ancient judoka, didn't want the people going to MMA and forgot judo. Because in French, before the MMA, that was judo and boxing.
Okay. Okay.
So people want before people don't want MMA because they said like excuse, like apologies, like it's too violent. Go to the judo. Forget this too violent. Glove with 4 hours is too violent to the head. Elbows in the ground, no, too violent. Some
Hmm.
people, some politics say not too violent. We don't want this, and the judoka did not want this too. So they said make a judo. And that's after when people see how much popular MMA was, they said so we can't let the country not open to the MMA.
All right. Also forgot I wanted to ask you, man, how old are you?
How we say in French, in English. Now that was my birthday. That's 1 month ago. I'm now 27 year old.
Okay. You said it good, man. You said it really good. So you're 27 years of age, right? Um, when did you when and how did you get in contact with King of the Streets?
Like everybody, when you going in the
Instagram?
Instagram
Okay.
Instagram page, you see the contact Telegram. That's going to the Telegram, and you send your record, your palmarès, the record, and the video of you doing fighting. So I send him a video of me who was in YouTube when I going in Muay Thai, kickboxing. That was kickboxing. That's a fight. So they said, all right. Once month next, they proposed me Marius Siwak, my opponent who was in the KOTS in the hockey fight. And they said, if did you accept to fight Marius Siwak? They showed me the palmarès, a good palmarès, that experience. So I said, yes, of course, I'm here. I can take him.
All right, man. I'll be honest. That fight was one of the most brutal fights I've ever seen in my entire life. It was a dog fight, and it wasn't a quick fight either. It went on, I think it was like 10 minutes, 14 minutes, something like that. It was a long fight, and it was brutal, man. And you were definitely landing huge shots on him, and his face just kept getting swelled up and he was bleeding all over the place. So in my opinion, I think it's one of the best fights I've ever seen on King of the Streets. Definitely top five. So you're a warrior, man, and it's I appreciate you coming on today. So walk me through like your experience like fighting in the hockey rink. Like walk me through the fight and walk me through the experience.
Yes, of course. Thank you, brother. So the experience, that's what the fight was 1 year ago. Now I'm better than I was 1 year ago, but the experience was fantastic. When I'm going to the airport with my coach to going to King of the Street for the fight, King of the Street. That was a lot of boom, 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 exciting. I didn't sleep. I didn't sleep. When when I was arrived to the hostel, I didn't sleep. I sleep
Mm.
2 hours, 2 hours maximum, 2 hours, and after I didn't sleep 2 hours maximum because that was a lot of excitement
Yeah,
of
mental.
adrenaline. You can
Mm.
sleep. You can sleep. Sometimes when I have got a fight, I can't sleep. Honestly, I can sleep because that's a lot of adrenaline. I can't stand in my bed and find the sleep. So after that, so when we wake up with my coach, I said him I'm a little tired because I didn't sleep, but we got the time. I'm going to the breakfast, we eat, and after I take a little nap for being very good for the fight. So I have take a little nap. We're going to the okay fight. And after the things I shoot, I was looking where is my opponent Marius, but he didn't come like me. He come hours after me. So the first when I see him, I see yes, he look like a badass man. He look like a man who don't want kind of fight. He was focused. When I saw him the first time, Marius, he was focused. So my coach said me, we're gonna pad work. We do pad work, that. And after he give me slap, he said me, you here not to fight, you're here to kill or die. There is not, there is nothing else. Kill or die. And for me, I was prepared for this. I was prepared for this because I did make a lot of a good fight camp, a very good fight camp, and mentally I was prepared for die. Honestly, I can say for this fight, I was literally prepared for die. I wanted to die or win, but nothing else. And after the fight was the game plan was to seek to low kick Marius with the leg to make a lot of
Mm.
low kick,
Yeah.
and so he can not be a stand up. But that was not a good game plan because Marius was a good boxing, so give me box, bam, bam, bam. I was like a shit that was hurt, so I going backward. And after he make me single leg and like I was shit because I was fuck. This is fuck. Gave me a lot of ground and pound. But in my mind, when he did me a lot of ground and pound, when he make me a lot of ground and pound, I know I can stand up. I know I can survive. Yes, because like I said, I was literally prepared for die. Honestly, at this moment, I wanted to die or win. So I search in the fun in the inside of my heart to find a way to get up
Hmm.
with any man, with any possibility. I want to get up. And after when I was get up, I was like for like, haha, I'm up now. It's the last time you see me in
On
the
the
ground.
floor. Yeah.
Yes, on the floor. Yes. So after because he make me a lot of suggestions in this side and the blood was sometimes in my eyes, but it was good. It was good. But you can when you good you do the fight, you can sense the blood like it was something, like it was raining. That was
Hmm.
a joy for me. That was I was happy. That I was happy because that was what I seeked. I want a blood fight, and when I see the blood through my My first, I was happy, and after, bam, 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 bam. But I didn't want to quit. It was a lot of hurt because sometimes he led me a good punch. He was a very good puncher. Led me a very, very good punch. But I was like, damn, I don't want to get up. I don't want to give up. I want to beat him or die. Nothing else.
I want to ask you, man, what made you want to fight no rules? Like, how did you even think to yourself, yeah, I want to do this? Because it's different than anything else. It's not Muay Thai, it's not MMA, it's not boxing. It's like you're saying, kind of like do or die.
Because as you say, the thing I don't like with the combat sport in the general, with UFC, with One Championships, with PFL, Bellator, or Glory, or everything else, the seek of combat sport is to see who's the best, who's the most dangerous, who's the most dangerous. And you can't say who is the most dangerous with your rules and with time, or wound, or glove. To see who's the most dangerous, you must to fight without glove, without wounds, and without rules. So that was the for this I want to fight in KOTS because I wanted to see if I'm dangerous, if I can make a fight dangerous against someone who's experienced, who is skilled, and who is here to make a good fight. So I wanted to go to KOTS because deep inside of my heart, I know I must to do this. I know. I make a lot of message to the organizer, okay, in the street, to say let me fight, let me fight. Win or die, I'm gonna make the show. I'm gonna make the show. I'm gonna make the fight like a fight I want to make. So that's why I wanted to make a King of the Street.
All right, man. So I know you recently fought a couple months back. Tell me about your fighting future, man. Like, what's the rest of 2023 looking like, and the landscape after that?
It's very good because now I'm in the fight camp with my coach. A lot of preparations because
Oh yeah,
I'm
you're
gonna.
fighting in June, right? You just announced, I think, yesterday or today. You're fighting in, I think, June, right?
Yes, exactly. And the
Okay.
MMA Grand Prix. This is
Okay.
big organizations of MMA in French. The first MMA Grand Prix, the Cédric Doumbé. You know Cédric Doumbé?
I'm familiar with the organization. Yes.
Yes, because it's a very good organizations. So my coach said me, "You want to fight in MMA Grand Prix?" I said yes. I said yes. I want to fight in MMA Grand Prix because, like I said, when you fight without a glove, when you fight without rules, when you fight without a time, you can fight in the octagon easily. Because like in my mind, I'm gonna fight someone who's very experimental. I'm gonna fight someone with a lot of title and fight in the Muay Thai, but I know I'm gonna win because I have a fight in the hell in the KOTS 2 times. So gonna fight with a glove, the octagon, with rules, with what I can say, with 5 minutes.
Okay.
For me,
Okay.
it's like a sparring partner. It's like a sparring.
You're saying the Grand Prix is like sparring.
Yeah, it's like a
That's
sparring.
crazy.
KOTS is like you fight to survive or to kill. But for me, when I'm gonna fight with glove, that's gonna like
For you, it's
nothing
nothing.
else. For
Yeah.
honestly, for me, it's nothing. When you see a barnacle who fights you, that's nothing. Nothing.
The landscape of, I think, combat in general. I was gonna say combat sports, but in reality, it's not a sport at all, to be honest.
No, it's not a sport. It's like a gladiator. For me, it's not a sport. King of the Street is not really a sport because that's for me, it's like a religion, honestly, because we can call me crazy, but you must to fight in King of the Street in KOTS to know this. That's like in your mind, you're not a human. When you do a fight with glove, you know this is rules, you're not prepared to die. But when you're gonna to fight in KOTS, You know that's powerful. That's deep side in your heart. That's very deep. And yes, that's crazy, KOTS. KOTS is crazy, very crazy for this.
Yes. Before I let you go, brother, I want to ask, man, like what drives you to fight? What burns that fire deep within your soul that wants to get up every day and train and fight? What keeps you going? What's your motivation?
First of all, because for me, I've got a good lifestyle. Lifestyle. Sorry, I have a good lifestyle because I
Yeah.
don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do coke, I don't hit bad, and I love make sport. And so when you got this, you got discipline. And what I like with combat sports is because I want to be a better man day after day. So yesterday I was maybe not perfect, but I want tomorrow I'm going more better. And when I learn a new technique, when I win a fight, when I make myself push forward, I'm gonna say to myself, yeah, I'm going better day after day. That's why I love training every day because when I push myself forward, I know I'm gonna be better at the lifestyle of the fighter, going better day after day. That's why I love combat sport.
Brother, I appreciate you coming on, man. I appreciate you sharing your story. I appreciate you sharing your experience with me. A lot more conversations to come, man. Hopefully, we can get together soon and talk after your fight, after the Grand Prix, and you can talk to us about that. I'm sure you probably have a lot more other stories that you can share, man, especially with relating to King of the Streets. And I'm sure we'll see you back on King of the Streets in the near future, maybe the end of the year or something like that.
Yeah, thank you, brother. Thank you for the invitations. I just like we said in English, invitations.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Ah, sorry, sorry, because so
Yeah,
thank
it's
you for the
invitation.
invitations.
Yep.
Invitations, and I appreciate everything. And keep care of you and your family, bro.
You too, brother.